But we must also defend the right of those who hold the media to account or who call out the media when the media goes rogue. We must also defend the right of people like Moses Kuria to speak their mind. The same way, we are defending the media to say all the things they want, including the wrong ones, right? And I saw one journalist saying the president should defend us from Moses Kuria. That's fine. I will do my bit. But I want to ask them, so who is going to defend me from rogue media? Because I go through hell all the time.
Hello guys and a very good evening. This is Elijah Gishar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Continue liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing. In case you're new here, welcome so much. Make sure you subscribe and like I say, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Okay. President William Ruto has come out to support his CS for Trade and Investments, Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria has been on the spot for insulting journalists and media practitioners, calling them prostitutes and calling them out for what he termed as rogueness, publication of false information, and typically just attacking the political class. So some journalists reached out to President William Ruto, who was attending the Safari rally at Naivasha, and the president talked about the issue and said that the government will defend the freedom of the press to talk, to publish falsehoods, to say all the things they want to say, but in the same breath the government also protect the rights of Kenyans to criticize the media, and the rights of Moses Kuria to criticize the media. He said that it is within his right to criticize the media. The president said that he had noticed a section of the media asking him to intervene in the issue of Moses Kuria, and he asked a question: if he intervenes, who is going to intervene when he is being accused by the media, when falsehoods are being published by the media? Who is going to defend him? So that was the point that the president was making, and it is something that has drawn a lot of attention nationally and internationally. We have seen the deputy president congratulate Moses Kuria and endorse his words. We have seen now the president, and people thought that the president would actually take action against Moses Kuria. Remember, Moses Kuria is an appointee of the president, and he serves under the mercy of the president. And according to chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya, leaders are supposed to have integrity in their conduct, in the way they talk, in the way they address people, in the way they dress, in the way they represent government. And people thought that this unprofessional conduct of Moses Kuria would actually lead to the president taking action against him. In fact, the opposition has said that they are demanding the resignation of Moses Kuria, one, for involvement in the edible oils scandal, and two, for his disparaging remarks against the media. Now, the edible oil scandal is about importation of over 100,000 metric tons of edible oil, and through that importation, they were exempted tax running into over 6 billion Kenya shillings. So the taxpayers will lose over 6 billion Kenya shillings for the importation of these edible oils. And the media implicates Moses Kuria to be part of the people who are supposed to benefit from this edible oils tax exemption, which is illegal. Now, the opposition is telling the president that he must take action against the MP, and also that the MP should resign or get fired by the president. But the president came out to support Moses Kuria.
We must defend the free media, We must defend their right to criticize, to say whatever it is that they want to say, even to write propaganda, even to say the wrong things, even to write falsehood. We must defend that right. But we must also defend the right of those who hold the media to account or who call out the media when the media goes rogue. We must also defend the right of people like Moses Kuria to speak their mind. The same way we are defending the media to say all the things they want, including the wrong ones, right? And I saw one journalist saying the president should defend us from Moses Kuria. That's fine. I will do my bit. But I want to ask them, so who is going to defend me from rogue media? Because I go through hell all the time. Yes. Yeah. So I think we need a fair balance. Yeah, we need a fair balance. And I think if they are feeling pain about what others say about them, it should tell them there are people who feel pain when they write falsehood about others. And I hope this will enable us to calibrate what we say, either way, against other people, for other people. I think it will really bring us together. The central aspect of this is that we must always know that we have a country called Kenya. We all belong, and we must all defend.
They said it's always right to express himself. And therefore, this has left a dilemma because now the government is in sync. In fact, the only arm of government that called out Moses Kuria was the judiciary, whereby they gave an injunction against Moses Kuria, and they told him not to mention any other demeaning terms going forward, because that he needs to respect the media. He needs to be. He needs to respect the media. He needs to be professional when addressing the media. But this has not been implemented. We have seen Moses Kuria continue to attack vehemently the media in the same manner that he had attacked the media before the courts asked him not to. And now the president here supported him. In fact, the only person who can sack Moses Kuria is the president. Moses Kuria came out to say, he will not allow government agencies to continue advertising a national media group. And it is not right, and the deputy president came out to say that we are a democracy. We will allow anybody to advertise with whoever wants to advertise with, because we are, as a country, we are a democracy. But we have now seen, when the president endorses you, you have power to do anything. Because if the president maybe called him out, then he will have felt the urge to back down and become and go slow on that issue. But now that he enjoys state protection, and the president also is supporting him, then it will be next to impossible for the media to be able to gag Moses Kuria. In fact, going forward, the media should just ignore Moses Kuria completely, because the more they continue engaging and giving him viewership and continue listening to his remarks and things like that, the more powerful they are making Moses Kuria. And really, it's not something that is going to end anytime soon, because as much as the media says that they will outlive Moses Kuria's political career, which is true, it's very true, the media will be here in perpetuity, but Moses Kuria's political career has an expiry date, and it can be very damaging to the media. And the best thing will be to call for a ceasefire. The media should leave Moses Kuria, and Moses Kuria should leave the media. But again, the media insists Moses Kuria was involved. And actually, the opposition says the reason why Moses Kuria has come out gun blazing and insults and all that is because of his involvement in what is now known as the edible bells scandal. And if that is anything to go by, then this battle is far from being won, is far from over. And we're going to see many more attacks, both on social media and online. We are to see government agencies that deal with hate speech. For instance, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, National Cohesion and Integration Commission. These bodies have been very silent, and nobody is actually coming out to call out Moses Kuria. So I'm wondering, are they also endorsing the remarks, or is Moses Kuria above the law? Because they also don't want to find themselves in the receiving end. Remember now, the government belongs to Kenya Kwanza, and not previously like Uhuru Kenyatta, and that simply means that it's very difficult for these bodies to act in contravention of the will of the government of the day. The government of the day carries the day. It takes over, and the wishes of the government of the day always surpass independent offices, and that is one of the reasons why we are seeing nobody will be able to take action against Moses Kuria. So let us see if they're going to take him back to court and see what the court can do. In any case, even if Moses Kuria is tried, convicted, charged, and arrested, the president still exercises the power of mercy, and he can actually pardon somebody who has been convicted of a crime. And that is what makes this government very powerful and almost impossible for anybody to actually exercise control over this government. Anyway, with those many remarks, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's continue liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this content. Until next time, this has been your guy, Elijah Ishoro.